Hi, Wen Lawson here. I'm an autistic adult, and I just wanted to share with you um, some answers to a couple of questions I was asked recently. Those questions are: what are your passions, Wen? What are you interested in? What motivates you to get through your time during this COVID-19 era, I should say. Okay, so I thought about this, and I've been thinking about it for some time. I've really had to struggle with lots and lots of anxiety. It's actually debilitating, and it got to a point where I wasn't getting out of my pajamas all day because I didn't have the motivation. I wasn't allowed to go to work. For me, work has meant crossing the borders into South Australia or flying there or flying overseas to deliver workshops and lectures, and I'm not able to do those things because our borders are closed because of the virus at the moment. So I was really taken up with lots of anxiety and unsure how to do stuff. I've got lots of work still to do, things to write, lots of research happening, students to be in touch with, but without the structure that was kind of being imposed on me from outside, I was finding it hard. So I've got to find my new normal, and it might change as things change. It's new for now. I've got to find my way through this time. So I started to think about the word find, and I decided to write it down. And I thought, F could sort of stand for the word focus. I need a new focus. I've got to refocus. I've got to find a new way to connect with other people, to do the things I need to do. I have to think about how to incorporate things of interest to me. And then I've got to kind of note that down in a format that I can schedule into my day, program it if you like. And then I've actually got to do it. Those are all the letters of the word find and what they could stand for. So my passions, if I'm outside, it's birds singing, it's bird watching, it's going on my e-bike to travel around the paths that go along, skirt the ocean near where I live, or go to botanic gardens. I love to go there to watch the bats, the fruit bats, and look at the ducks on the pond and various other things. And inside, well, I can play chess with my wife. I can watch Netflix and different shows on television. So those are all absolute interests of mine. So, okay, I found those. And then weave them into my day. Well, the other day I went on my bike. I took a flask of hot coffee, freshly made, and I listened to the birds as they greeted the morning. I watched the sunrise, listening to the dawn chorus. Absolutely beautiful. I got home, I had my breakfast, and I wrote a list of things that needed doing. A bit later, I fed the magpies on my porch and some of the other birds. We've got ravens and a few other birds that come. And then I did a bit more work with my students. So I was starting to weave those things into my day. I was finding my way. The motivation for me doesn't come from a feeling, it comes from action. It's as I action those things that I am motivated. So I wrote this down. I wrote about finding our way. I wrote about the letters of the word and what they could mean. And then I thought it's kind of useful to perhaps share this with other people, which is what I'm doing with you. So I hope that some of that can be useful. And Skyping and sharing time together, even if things are going on in the background, staying connected is really important. So thanks for listening. We'll get this through. We'll get through this together.